Today, we're looking at one of the best microphones I've tested under $100. It's the Samson Q2U. Let's get into it. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Adrian Reddix, and today we're looking at one of the best USB microphones you can find under $100, and that's the Samson Q2U. So as you can see, what comes in the box is you have a stand, you have an extender, you have a microphone clip, the microphone, a windscreen, a USB cable, and an XLR cable. So in case you do have a mixer or a audio interface, you can plug it up, and people say that XLR gets better sounds than USB, and that's true, but the beauty of this is how easy it is to plug into your computer and go. This is a USB to XLR dynamic microphone. What does all of that mean? How can I use it for my podcast or streaming? Let's talk about it. So the difference between a dynamic and condenser microphone. A condenser microphone, you need to be real close to it. The Samson Q2U is a dynamic microphone. So that means you speak top dead into it. A dynamic microphone is used in situations where you can't control the environment, like concerts and speeches and things like that, where there's other noises around. So most of the pickup is going to be from the front of the microphone, and as you go out to the side, you'll hear a decrease in sound. I'll do that when we do our testing later on. Now, a condenser microphone is a phone that you have a controlled environment and you can just talk straight into it and it picks up sounds all around. It's usually in a omnidirectional pattern, unlike a dynamic microphone that has a cardioid pattern. I'll put that on the screen so you can see what that is. And we'll have a review on this later. We'll come back to that. The Q2U has 3 ports on the bottom of the microphone. You have the headphone jack, you have the USB jack, and you also have the XLR output jack. You also have the up and down buttons on the side that controls the volume of the headphones. What makes this microphone so good for podcasting and streaming is going to be the USB connection. I don't have an audio interface or a mixer to test the XLR, but that's not why I got it. I got it because of its USB capabilities. This microphone is good for people who are a budding podcaster or stream. I know this isn't the coolest looking microphone, but for what it does for the price, it's what it is. So the audio you should be hearing now is going to be from the Q2U. So we're going to do some testing just to show you the differences between what happens when you change the environment and change how the microphone works. We're going to use a little script I put together. This is the way it's normally configured, with it being about 3 inches away from my mouth and with the windscreen on, which you'll see makes a difference. Please, why is it goose and geese, but not moose and meese? So here's how it sounds without the windscreen. Please, why is it goose and geese, but not moose and meese? Here's the microphone about a foot away from my mouth. Please, why is it goose and geese, but not moose and meese? So this is about a foot away with the windscreen on. Please, why is it goose or geese, but not moose or meese? So we talked about cardioid patterns, and I want to show you what a cardioid pattern is and why it's important. So it's very important when you can't control your environment as far as the sound around the microphone. So here is where you're going to get the most sound in the cardioid pattern. If I go to the side like this, as you can see, it goes down significantly. And if I go over again to this side, you'll see that it also goes down significantly. So if I'm typing on my keyboard, I'm gonna put this directly behind my keyboard. Don't know if you picked that up or not. Also, when you're using a microphone on a boom like this, which, let me go ahead and get this out the way. My daughter told me to tell you guys that I got this boom on for under $14, and she was excited about it being under $14. I don't know why. I told her I'd tell you guys. If you want to know what the boom arm is, it's in the description. When you're using a microphone on a boom arm, you have to know that, when it's on a desk or when it's not on a desk, that you hitting things around it can affect the sound. So this is me tapping my table. You see all the sound that's in that. This is me tapping the boom arm. So when you're using something like this, it's so you don't have to touch it. You can be here and do like that. So let's go ahead and test it while it's on the actual table and see how different that sounds. So this is how it's going to sound when you're holding it freehand. It has some noises as you can go up and down the microphone. So let's put this stand on a table. So this is me on the table. It does a really good job of not picking that up. But if you hit on the stand like I'm doing right now, it picks it up a little bit. But so even if you don't have a boom arm, the included tabletop stand works really good. I mean, so the Samson Q2U is really good when it comes to enhancing your Zoom call. So this is the onboard microphone on my laptop. You see how great it sounds? So let's go ahead and see if we can pop it and make it a little more better when we turn the Q2U on. So this is before. This is after. You see, it's a lot more fuller and a lot more just there, and it's just a better sound than you could get doing just a regular onboard microphone. So you can enhance your Zoom calls this way. So as far as podcasting, this is a very easy to use microphone. You plug it in and it just works. You pick whatever software you use to record your podcast. I used to have a podcast and it was called More Tech Today. It was horrible. If you want to look at it, I wouldn't suggest it. But I used Audacity. It's free and you can use that and have your podcast, pick your host, and you're good to go. It's that simple. Download Audacity, plug this in, hit record, and you're ready to go. And you can get this real cool proximity effect that happens whenever you're on microphones that are dynamic. So I'm here and it sounds pretty good, me being right here. But when you get close to it, you get that deep, rich sound that a condenser mic just can't do. It's just, sounds so good. Hey guys, that's it. Hope you like this video. If you do like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, give me a thumbs down. Tell me why you didn't like this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one.